Hi, my name is Ellery Hillard, and I'm with Waypoint Consulting. Today, we're going to show you a little bit about geoanalytics in Qlik and its capabilities. We've got real store data from a bike manufacturer and a bike retail store that's looking to find out where their best stores are located, and more importantly, where to put a new store. So this story is not unique to retail. I work with many health systems that are trying to acquire new hospitals and all types of companies looking to find a different location. There's tons of analytics that will go into these types of picking new locations. So as I click through this application, you see that this company has three different regions: Europe, Canada, and the United States. If I drill into the US, we've got 6 retail stores. The bubbles on the map show you exactly where the store is located, and the size tells you how much it's doing in sales. The number on the inside is the first place we get kind of a true geospatial analytics, which is not combining real sales data alone, but instead supplementing that with population information to find out what we call a penetration. This organization said we're doing a ton of sales in this area. This bubble is the biggest, but how are we doing that? 3 customers per 1,000 inhabitants, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2. So the where data tells you exactly where we're doing sales, but the geospatial analytics kind of combines that with some socioeconomic things. In this case, it's just population, but this can show you not just where we're doing sales, but whether or not we're doing enough sales in that location. So the next tab shows you the cannibalization in a way. It shows you where stores not just plot them on a map where the store is located, but also the drive times. So there are a lot of systems out there that will do algorithms on geospatial information, including things like drive time. However, historically, someone would do a bird's eye view, and that would be a 5-minute, maybe a 10-minute radius and a 5-mile, 10-mile radius. And that's just not the most accurate thing, especially when we're looking at a map of LA. So we've come here and we've plotted the store information, but also as I hover over 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then 15 minutes driving distance. So we do have that, and we have geospatial data that'll show you at the right, see how many places do we have that intersect in a 5-minute, 10-minute, and 15-minute radius. So you see the yellow up here, Olympic Boulevard, the orange one up here, they don't intersect with any other stores in a 10-minute driving radius. None of them intersect with each other in a 5-minute drive radius. So what we want to do is we want to try to cover as much of this region as possible without cannibalizing any of our sales. So just to give you an example, historically, we would have just shown the where data. So where we're doing sales. You're doing sales here, 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 and here. In a typical data viz, you might have made those bubbles bigger and smaller based on the amount of sales. But as we toggle things on, 5 minutes out, 10 minutes out, 15 minutes out, we can start to make more and more informed decisions. The dashboard combines population data on this dashboard. So what we've done here is combined into what they call catchment areas. That's just the population within an area of all the zip codes that it touches. So this looks like one big yellow blob, but if I start clicking on it, these are all zip codes within that 0 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15, and greater to 15-minute drive times. So what makes this map so much more powerful than even the last one is we've combined it with population data to see within that 5-minute drive of our locations, we are capturing about 350,000 potential customers thanks to the population. 6 to 10-minute radius, we bump that up to another million, 11 to 15, another 3 million. So we've got about 5 million people covered within a 15-minute driving range from any of our locations. But the most important thing here is that within the greater Los Angeles area, there's another 4.4 million people that are outside of our 15-minute drive radius from any of our stores. So finally, they've done things like plotted and colored these dots based on the most likely store that somebody is to go to. So you see now, if it's yellow, you're going to the Olympic Boulevard store. If it's orange, you're most likely to go to the Fairways store. And if I start to zoom in, you can see things like people in this area, the rural areas, as if there is such a thing in the greater LA area. They're not willing to drive as far as somebody who is in the downtown area. So we combine that, skip ahead here, and we can start plotting the closest, best possible spots to put a new store. So these are spots that are within 15 minutes from our stores, ranked by population and catchment areas. We've ranked all of these clustered by zip code and areas and population as well. So doing some quick analysis, we're going to place a store and we want it to not cannibalize another store while it's also catching as many people as we can. If we throw it here and plot it on the map, we can expect to get this many more stores. All right, and that's all that we have for our geoanalytics demonstration today. I hope you enjoyed. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and we'd be happy to get back to you. Thank you so much and have a great day.